So today, we'll create a sticky navbar on scroll. Also, when you click on the navigation link, it should scroll down to its respective component. Let's work on the navigation link first. So add ID to all the components. So open the header component. In the div, add the ID header. Likewise, open services component. Here, add the ID services. Then open about, add the ID about. Why choosers, add the ID y-choose-us. Open testimonials and add the ID testimonials. Finally, open contact and add the ID contact-us. Now, let's go back to the header component. I will simply paste the function before the return and explain what it does. Here, we have a function called handleNavClick. It takes two things, event and the target ID. The first line stops the link's default jump, so we can add our own smooth scrolling. Then, we find the section we want to scroll using document.querySelector and selecting the target ID. If that section exists, we get the navbar element and its height. This is useful when your navbar is fixed, so the section doesn't get hidden behind it. Next, we calculate the position we want to scroll by adding the section's top offset and subtracting the navbar height. Finally, window.scrollTo smoothly scrolls the page to that exact position. Then, in the navLink tag, instead of using the regular href, add the onClick event. When someone clicks this link, it triggers a small arrow function. Add header. So here, the E represents the click event, which we pass into our handleNavClick function along with the section ID header. So basically, when you click this link, it calls the function we created earlier and smoothly scroll the page to the header section. Now, we can repeat the same to other nav links. Check the preview. It works. Now, let's create a sticky navbar. So I will paste another code snippet. Let's also import useEffect and useState at the top. Here, first we set up a state variable called isSticky with the useState to false. This will keep track of whether the navbar should stick to the top or not. Inside useEffect, we define a handleScroll function. It gets the height of the header section using document.getElementById and offsetHeight property. Then it checks how far we have scrolled on the page. If the scroll position is greater than the header height, it sets isSticky to true, meaning the navbar should stick. Otherwise, it set it back to false. Next, we attach this handle scroll function to the Windows scroll event, so it runs every time the user scrolls. Finally, we clean up by removing that event listener when the component unmount to prevent memory leaks. Finally, in the navbar, add a class. Inside the curly braces, add is sticky question mark fixed dash top colon empty string. So we are setting a dynamic class here using a condition. If isSticky is true, apply the Bootstrap class fixed dash top. That makes the element stick to the top of the page. If false, we just leave it as an empty string. Check the preview. It works. Great. This is the end of the session. In the next session, we'll make the site responsive. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to get more videos in the future. Thank you for watching and see you soon.